Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Top Down Analysis. So in this episode, I'm going to break this pair down, how we analyze it from the daily 4-hour time frame and all the way down to the daily, all the way down to the 1-hour time frame for our entry. So we could see that price pull back to a major resistance level because the level has acted as both support and resistance level, and it has multiple rejection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now price is back to this level the 8th times. So when price was coming to this level, we were looking for price action through candlestick patterns, telling us that price is reacting to this resistance level, and then buyers are closing their long positions and sellers are stepping into the market. So we had that price action through the shrinking candles, because when price was approaching this level, you can see big candle. This candle is very big, and then the next candle is a very small candle because the previous candle is bigger than this one. And then the next candle now we saw, this red candle, also is a very small candle because it is smaller than the previous candle. So you could see that distance travels per each candle is reducing, it's getting shorter. And also this red candle over here is also called inside bar. This candle is called inside bar because the high and the low of this red candle fit inside the high and the low of the previous candle. That is inside bar, which is showing momentum loss. So we had momentum loss through shrinking candles, momentum loss through shrinking candles, and momentum loss through the inside bar. And also we had multiple wicks rejecting the supports, rejecting the resistance level, showing that buyers are unable to break through this level. So that gave us a bearish bias unconfirmed. So we dropped to the 4-hour time frame to look for another bearish bias, so that both the daily and then the 4-hour time frame will be confluent. So when we drop to the 4-hour time frame, this is what we saw. First, we had RSI divergence. Price made a higher high, and then the RSI made a lower high. So there was a discrepancy between price and then the RSI, because the RSI indicator uses volume, so it means that there was a discrepancy between volume and then the price. So that gave us a bearish bias. And what did we see next? What we saw was a rising wedge. A rising wedge. And then price broke the rising wedge and made a lower low. So here you can take your swing trade over here. When price broke, you can take your swing trade over here and put your stop loss somewhere here, and maybe you target 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, and you can see simple. So now the reason why this trade is of high quality is because in the daily time frame we had a bearish bias, but we confirmed the bearish bias in the 4-hour time frame through RSI divergence and also a rising wedge, and price broke below the wedge, which confirmed the daily bearish bias. So now this is how we took our entry. So we dropped to the 1-hour time frame, and then we waited for price to reject the daily pivot and the 50 EMA. That is also one entry. Once our bias has been established, so now our bias is bearish, so we are only looking for short trades. So we dropped to the 1-hour time frame, and then we waited for price to pull back to reject 50 EMA and then pivot. This pivot is daily pivot, so this is how we do the settings. So when you add pivots, you just come here, you select traditional, and then pivot time frame, you select daily, and then you have to untick all these level, just leave only the pivot level. So price came and reject the pivot and also almost rejecting the 50 EMA. So we took our entry over here and we put our stop loss above that 50 EMA, and we targeted 1 to 3. Simple. So guys, so you see how we analyze pair from daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, and then 1-hour time frame. So you can see that all these 3 time frames give us a bearish trend or a bearish bias, which means that all the 3 time frames are confluent. That gives us a super accurate trace. So I hope this video has helped you to broaden your understanding when it comes to price action and top down analysis. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.